Hello everyone, I'm Jack O'Brien from clinicmastery.com, and today we want to show you how easy it is to get started with Physitrack and transform the way you use exercises to benefit your clients. This video is part one of a three-part series where we show you how to set up your account effectively, create customized exercise programs, and leverage the power of automatic outcome measures, and that'll be fun. So we've found that nearly 60% of patients who drop out of care from their management plans do so because of perceived indifference. That is, they assume that their practitioner just doesn't care, and so the patient doesn't come back. We also know that a large percentage of exercise programs don't get completed either properly, fully, or both. And this is often due to a miscommunication on behalf of the therapist. And we know it's not the case that you don't care. As health professionals, we're all passionate about creating great outcomes and care deeply about our patients, but sometimes we don't do a great job of communicating that to our patients each and every time. So the good old days of photocopied exercises, stick figure drawings, and a hope and a prayer that patients will remember and do everything that you've told them to do, they're long gone. Physitrack means you save time, you communicate effectively, and clients get the outcomes and experiences that will blow them away. So in this video series, we're going to show you the exact strategies to set up your Physitrack account properly, to craft custom exercise programs, even using your own custom exercises, and how to leverage the power of outcome measures. And this is where Physitrack is in a league of its own. It'll blow you away. So I'd encourage you to watch this series through a couple of times, pause, take notes and screenshots if you need to, so that you can implement this and take action straight away, so that you can continue to create amazing experiences and outcomes for your clients. So let's jump in and have a look at exactly what you need to do to get started with Physitrack. So this is my main page here in my library. So let's have a look. We'll run through the specifics of the exercises in the library themselves later. But for now, let's go to my account. It's really important that we get things set up from scratch. So here we go. The first tab up the top here is my practice. Now it's really important that you get all your details in here appropriately, as well as your logo, so that it looks like everything is coming from your custom software. It's not branded or labeled elsewhere. You get to define what words go where. If you've got a membership affiliation, you can punch that in. So getting your details in is really important. There's a video calling option. We'll look at that perhaps in a later series, or you can see more info via Physitrack themselves on the power of telehealth. But here's where there's a lot of fun to be had, so amongst sharing. So you can add colleagues to share with if you are a small practice, and there's a whole bunch of different options that you can choose there. But here is Physitrack Direct. Now, Physitrack Direct is a platform for larger clinics to manage multiple practitioners. You would see here that how many programs have been assigned and the amount of patients that are being used across your clinic. So if you're a clinic owner, this is how you manage multiple therapists, practitioners in your team. It's really easy and super fast to add in practitioners here. Just add practitioners in, you'll see when they've been last active, when they've signed up, and how many of them you have. You'll see content here. So here is where we can share content. So you need to create a master account. And this is things like custom exercises, exercise programs, educational articles, and outcome measures. All of this can be shared across your organization like this. So under peer sharing, you would have your list of practitioners here, and they can share clients amongst themselves and content amongst themselves. And this is very helpful if you use a cloud-based practice management software like Clinico to sync up your patient data into Physitrack, or at least sync your patients into Physitrack, and then all of your practitioners can share the exercise programs and content across those clients. So here you can link it up. This is where you link it up with your practice management software. So there's a whole bunch of different options there, and then which therapists, which practitioners can access those company clients. You can see history about video calling. You can see inputs around different conditions and payers, and then your payment and billing is all centralized there. So that's how you manage multiple practitioners and sharing. Let's jump back into the Physitrack section. So that's sharing here in Physitrack for small teams, and PT Direct is for larger clinics and teams. Now, notifications are really important. So Physitrack helps to track patients' pain levels when they're doing your exercises. And as a therapist, you don't want to have to wait until their next appointment to know about any of their pain. So Physitrack can send you, as the practitioner, an alert when a patient scores a 9 or 10 out of pain, because you need to know about that. You can also be notified by email if a patient adherence is low. So again, Physitrack gives you the power to track the adherence to exercise programs. And so if a patient isn't logging their adherence, either they're not doing it or they're forgetting to log it, you as the practitioner can be notified by a daily email if one or more of your clients' adherence is lower than a certain threshold. Very powerful, so that you can improve that client experience in between consults and therefore improve their experience. Patients can send you in-app messages. They can ask questions about their exercise program. They can give you feedback as to the difficulty or the resistance used or pain levels. And so you can be notified by email when you have unread messages there. You can receive them by email or SMS, however you like. And you can be notified that a patient's exercise program is ending really soon. And so that's fantastic for you to keep tabs of your patients in between. You can also get the monthly newsletter, which I would recommend. There's so many new features coming out for Physitrack all the time. And then over here under settings, it's really important still to get these right. So track your units, time zone. The library, you can view exercises differently depending on how you like to see them. Again, we'll cover that in the next video around crafting exercise programs. You can sync up your Clinico or other practice management software data there as well, and clients can reply to your email address. So there you go. That is how to make sure that your settings are all correct inside Physitrack to make sure you get the most out of it. These notifications are really, really powerful as a practitioner. So in the next video, we're going to talk about the exercise library, the different features of that, how to create your own exercises, how to create exercise programs so that you can use the same program over and over again really quickly and easily. We're going to talk about education resources and then outcome measures. So that's what we're going to be covering in the next video. For a complete overview of how Physitrack helps you deliver better outcomes, there's also a webinar which you can click on the link around this video and head to register for the webinar that Physitrack provide for you. Hope that's been helpful. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.